didn't see you there. Okay. Quite dark. Let's get some light on the situation. Yep, that's better. You can see my face, I think. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the Thursday Night General Knowledge with us at Treehouse Quizzes. Hello again, Tom. I ran a quiz this afternoon for Tom's company, which was interesting, good fun. We did like Google Forms and things and split people off into teams in Zoom. It was very interesting. If anyone wants to get involved in one of those, I'm thinking of maybe mixing the format of these up a little next week. Where are my arms? They're here! Yeah, it is a funny angle. There we go. This camera does not want to stay down today. There we go. No, now I have no head. It's all gone wrong. Alright, sorry. It's been a long day. Hello, Annabelle. Okay. Sweet as. Thank you for recommending, Tom. That's very kind. If anyone wants us to run a team building quiz or anything, thank you for the nice shirt compliment. If anyone wants a team building quiz or anything like that, we are doing private ones now, which have been really fun and entertaining. As I say, watch the Treehouse Quizzes Facebook page, because I think we are going to do general entry ones that do involve Google Forms and things like that. So it's a little more serious is the wrong word, but a little more organised and structured as quizzes go. But not tonight. Tonight, my microphone's all the way over here. Tonight, grab a pen and paper. We're sticking with the classic format. I'm going to ask you 30 questions, 15, then a quick break, then another 15. 1 point per question, unless I say otherwise. Needless to say, don't Google. Why are you here if you're Googling? That's not a thing, is it? Don't do that. Now my top of my head's cut off. It's all going wrong today. I'm just going to check my software there, because that's not normally a thing. Let's have a look. There we go. No, it's fine. Alright. So, grab a pen and paper, everyone. If you do enjoy the quizzes, we do hate to ask, but we do ask that those who can pay £1 or £2 per player into the link I just put into the chat. It is ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes, ko-fi.com/treehousequizzes. We suggest £1 or £2 per player per quiz. If you're playing regularly, feel free to just pay once a week, because it does save us on PayPal fees. If you can't afford, no problem. Just enjoy. That's why we're doing these. As I say, we may change the format up a little next week, but keep an eye on the Facebook page for that. So, without further ado, let's ask some questions. So they should start easy. That's the theory, anyway. So question number 1. For you SpongeBob SquarePants fans out there. In the television show SpongeBob SquarePants, what sort of creature was Patrick? What sort of creature was Patrick? I wasn't going to have a beer today, but my housemate Aid got one of the Beer 52 free trials, and there's a delicious juicy number. Very flavourful. Sam Heenan would not enjoy. That is a very niche joke for probably about 2 people watching. Okay. Question number 2. According to the old adage, what city wasn't built in a day? That's according to the old adage, what city was not built in a day? What colour are my nails today? I need to repaint them. I've got quite a professional gig next week, so I probably can't have painted nails for it. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll need to check. But I would like to redo them, because they're all chipped and gone horrid. Number 3. How many points are awarded for a penalty in rugby union? That's how many points are awarded for a penalty in rugby football union. I will paint them after the gig, Annabelle, don't you worry. Alright, alright. Number 4. Question number 4. Which is currently the tallest structure in the world? Which is currently the tallest structure in the world? Hello, wishful thinkers. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining. I've noticed as everyone's settled into the rhythm of the quizzes and, well, the rhythm of life and subsequently the quizzes, it's not the most important thing, is it? We've noticed people seem to be drawing to the end of the week when it comes to the quizzes. The numbers are a lot higher, which is why I say I might change the format a bit next week. The beginning of this week was quite quiet for people attending quizzes. So watch this space. But it's lovely to have so many of you tonight. Right, number 5 is our first picture. It's about to come up on your screen. Big up Matthew Merritt, apparently, says Michael. Here is your first picture. Name the company that uses that logo. Okay, so that's question 5. Name the company that uses that logo. We do have a very special quiz tomorrow night, which I'm quite excited about. Annoyingly, my attention is divided tomorrow evening. I have my band and a fellow band are running a emo pop punk club night via Zoom. If that's your thing, drop us a message. I'll send you the link. And but our quiz tomorrow night is Jamie, a friend of mine, is running what he is calling, let's get this right, Big Jim's Pub Quiz Lock-In. Big Jim's Big Pub Quiz Lock-In. So that'll be at 8 o'clock. His idea is to do quite a classic, bit boozy pub quiz. So if you fancy having a few beers with Jamie, he's very excited about the whole situation. I think he's going to do a real good job. So tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Number 6, question number 6. A 50-50 for you. Which one hangs from the ceiling? A stalactite or a stalagmite? Which one hangs from the ceiling? A stalactite or a stalagmite? 50-50 chance there. Hello, Miles. Hello, Stephen from #IsMilesGinger. I remember you from the real world. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for coming on to the online quizzes. Right, number 7. Question number 7. I'm going to read you some song lyrics. I'm going to try and not read them. Oh, let's get rid of the question 5 picture. You've looked at that for long enough. I'm going to read you some song lyrics. I'm going to read them in a very calm and soothing way, hopefully. I try not to read them like the song. You need to name the song. Okay? I'll give you half a point for the artist, half a point for the song title. So the lyrics go... Don't worry, I got rid of it, Josie. I see the logo's still up. She was very upset she couldn't see my face. The lyrics for the song go for question 7. I'm the trouble starter, punkin instigator. I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated. So you need to name the song and the artist. I'm the trouble starter, punkin instigator. I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated. Try not to sing that now. Stream's fallen behind a little bit there. There we go. Right, number 8. Question number 8. Who was Henry VIII's final wife? What was the name of Henry VIII's final wife? 6th and final wife. I went down a real interesting Wikipedia hole researching that question. I say researching. I found the answer and then went down the Wikipedia hole. It was quite kind of interesting. All the, you have the little rhyme to remember what happened to them all, but what actually happened to all of them? Pretty fascinating. Won't go into it now. Okay. Number 9. Question number 9. In 1984, David Lynch wrote and directed a film version of which science fiction novel? That's 1984. David Lynch wrote and directed a film version of which science fiction novel? Geordie says, sorry, we're flipping late. Could we please have questions 1 to 4 at the end of the round, please? That's fine, Geordie. Do you know what? As you asked nicely, I'm going to give you all of them now. Are you ready? Number 1. In the television show SpongeBob SquarePants, what sort of creature was Patrick? Number 2. According to the old adage, which city was not built in a day? Number 3. How many points are awarded for a penalty in rugby union? And number 4. Which is the current tallest structure in the world? Number 10. It's an anagram. It's up on the screen. I'll give you a clue. When you unscramble those letters, it will give you the name of a famous actor. So it's question 10, picture 2, on the screen now. Solve the anagram. Could we get a David Lynch quiz? That would be awesome. Not from me you couldn't, George, but maybe we can run one. I have a gentleman who adores David Lynch. I'll see what he says. I feel it's a very niche quiz, though. We'd have about 10 of you. But if he's up for writing it, maybe we could do it as a Zoom kind of invite thing. I think that's what we might be moving to anyway, because I really like the Zoom quizzes. Kind of being able to see everyone and actually talk to people is really nice. These are great for getting out to loads of people, but for the specialist ones, Zoom's the way to go. Number 11. Oh, can I repeat 7? I'll repeat 7, Rebecca, for you before I go on. Number 7 was the song lyrics. You need to name the artist and the title. The lyrics went, I'm the trouble starter, punkin instigator, I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated. I'm the trouble starter, punkin instigator, I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated. Right, number 11. Which country was the singer Rihanna born? In which country was the singer Rihanna born? Take down the anagram for you. So Saturday night we are running I think we can comfortably call our very popular music quiz. It is on Zoom, so you do have to have Zoom, but I think pretty much everyone in the world has Zoom right now. Starts at 8, much like this. We do an hour music quiz, lots of song intros and name the artist and all that. And then from 9, just after 9, depending what time we finish, whoever's hosting, which this week will be me, just does some DJing. Is there a clue for the anagram? It is a famous actor. Ben, and famous actor. So yeah, Sunday night, music quiz, 8 o'clock, and then lots of, hopefully, decent music afterwards. It was great music last week. Shura and Annabelle did it, and thoroughly enjoyed. I was online with them the next day. They were a bit hungover. Number 12, question number 12. What was Muhammad Ali's birth name? Muhammad Ali's birth name. My friend who I borrowed this webcam from tried to take it back today. I was like, you can't take the webcam. It's my livelihood right now. So I've bribed him with wine. Just a tip there. If someone tries to take something from you, give them wine. They go away really quick. Number 13. The Dome of the Rock is found in which city? The Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock is not the shaved head of Dwayne Johnson. It is a landmark. In which city would you find it? Alright. Only a couple more questions of this half. I'll give you a minute or so, and then I'll give you the answers, and I'll have a quick break in case anyone needs to top up their beverage or do whatever. Number 14. Number 14, I need you to cast your minds back to the 90s. Seagulls. Blimey. Cast your mind back to the 90s. I would like you to tell me, what were the 3 highest grossing films of that decade? So that's the 3 films who brought in the largest box office during the 90s. What were they? 1 point each. 3 films. I spoke to my brother earlier, and because he's been working from home, he completely forgot that he has tomorrow and Monday off. It was a very pleasant surprise for him when I told him. Having a 4-day weekend. I hope you've all got something nice planned. I think the weather's going to be good if you've got a garden. Enjoy it. If you don't, I'm sorry, I shouldn't rub it in. Right. Final question of this half. Number 15. Is this picture here. I need you to name this musician. Number 15. Name the musician. I'll give you about a minute to finish up. If you need any questions repeated, hit them in the chat now, please. I didn't have my phone next to me, and I've just grabbed it, and I have a WhatsApp from my mother saying, "You haven't said hello to me." Hello, Mum. Glad you're playing. Hope you're enjoying. We'll find out how your score's going in a minute. No one's asking for any repeats. That's good. Had a few quiz entry fees. Thank you very much, everyone who's paid already. That's lovely of you. A few people paying for the weekly, which is awesome. Okay, all right. Seems like everyone's good to go. That's grand. So the answers for this round. So if you're playing against whoever you live with, swap sheets. If you're just playing, swap pen. Grab a red pen just so you feel like you're marking it. All right, question number 1. In the television show SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick is a starfish. He's a starfish. Number 2, according to the old adage, which city was not built in a day? It was Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day. Number 3, how many points were awarded for a penalty in Rugby Football Union? 3 points. Number 4, the tallest structure in the world at the moment is the Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa in the United Arab Emirates. Number 5 is picture number 1. The company that uses this logo is Tesla. Tesla. Number 6. Which hangs from the ceiling, a stalactite or a stalagmite? It is a stalactite. Always way to remember, tights hang down, mites crawl along the floor. Although mites can probably crawl on the ceiling as well, so there's no logic there. Number 7. I'm the trouble starter, pumpkin instigator. I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated, fire starter by the Prodigy. I saw them live once. It was a right treat. Number 4. Number 10. Number 4? Number 10. Number 8. What question are we on? Half a can of beer and I'm gone. Number 8. Henry VIII's 6th and final wife was Catherine Parr. Catherine Parr. Number 9. David Lynch in 1984 wrote and directed a film version of Dune. There's a TV series coming out soon. Some people are excited. Number 10, the anagram. The solution is Ian McKellen. Sir Ian McKellen. Number 11, Rihanna was born in Barbados. Number 12, Muhammad Ali's birth name, Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay. Number 13, the Dome of the Rock is found in Jerusalem. Number 14, the 3 highest grossing films of the 90s. They were, in reverse order, Jurassic Park was 3rd, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace was 2nd, and Titanic was top of the pile. So Jurassic Park, Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and Titanic. And number 15, this lady is Dusty Springfield. Dusty Springfield. Alright, let's take a quick 2 minutes. Pop your scores in the chat, please. Let's see how you've done. That round was out of 17? Yes, out of 17, that one. So let's see how you've done. Yes, it is a point each for all the films, George. Three-point question there at the end. 14 from Annabelle and Shura. Good work. 16 from Ben and Ruth. Georgie, 16 as well. 12 for Dave and Rach. 9 for Tom Mullard. He's all quizzed out, though, from this afternoon. 13 from Rebecca. Julie says, sorry we're late. That's okay, Julie. If you want to play from the beginning, you can slide the video back, I think, but then I won't be able to respond to the chat. You're only just in from ringing church bells. Is that part of the applause thing? That's quite cool. 11 from Sam, 11 from Geordie. 14 from Jack and Shally. Nice work. 5.5 from my mum and dad. She says, I did better last week without your dad. And she says, I brought that shirt. You did. Well done, Mum. Thanks. You made a good choice. 12 from Ismail's Ginger. So 16 seems to be the leaders at the moment. Alright, let's take a quick minute. And then we'll crack on with the second half. For those, as I say, tomorrow night, Big Jim's pub quiz lock-in. He's intending to have some beers while hosting, and he would hope that you were too. So that should be good. Unfortunately, I cannot get involved, but anyone who's into emo-y pop punk, a bit of new metal as well, that kind of old school vibe, we're doing a club night. If you type in Brutaligators on Facebook, you'll find my band. Give us a listen. We're not terrible. But we're also doing this club night at 8 o'clock tomorrow on Zoom. We'll be putting the link on the Facebook page. Should be pretty fun if the Saturday nights with the music quizzes are anything to go by. We quite enjoy just having people up on the screen, doing some dancing, doing some singing. Alright. The plan next week is to do Monday night to do a Cornetto trilogy quiz for all you Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Edgar Wright fans out there. I will be hosting that on Monday night. I don't know, it could be loads of people turning up, it might be 5 people, but I may do it on Zoom because it's more of a community vibe for those ones. Get to have a chat with people, that's always nice. Okay, everyone back? I'll give you 30 more seconds and then we'll get on with the second half. Alex Ferguson's playing again. Amazing. Hey Alex Ferguson. Thanks for your quiz entry money, I appreciate it. Yes, I'm texting my mum back. It'd be rude not to. Alright, so 16 is the leaders at the moment. Speaking of, there's that payment link in the chat again for anyone who is able to and would like to pay their quiz entry fee. As you would in the pub, you put £1 or £2 in the pot. Normally £2 nowadays. It used to be £1. If you're able to do that for us, we'd love you for it. And as I say, we're going to have some interesting quizzes coming up next week. Maybe a bit of a change of structure a little bit. We're thinking more kind of targeted quizzes. But anyway, watch this space. I'm talking too much. Let's do some more questions. So, number 16. In the film Dogma, which Canadian singer plays the role of God? That's in the film Dogma. Which Canadian singer plays the role of God? Jack Mallard's messaged and said, cheaters, they have 4 people in house party. I assume he's talking about rebelling pun. Jack, having more friends than you isn't cheating. That's just being more popular. I'm sorry. You should find some friends to play with you. Number 17. 17. Which band performed the theme music for the television series South Park? That's which band played the theme music for the TV show South Park. Now his brother's laughing at him. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been mean to Jack. Alright, number 18. Mozzarella cheese is traditionally made using the milk of which animal? That's mozzarella cheese. Traditionally used, words going on the wrong way around there. Made using the milk of which animal? This is my 3rd stream of the day, so it's all gone a bit, everything's got a bit weird. I think I live on the internet now. Right, number 19. Which 1937 film ends with the words, "Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Norman Maine"? I'll give you a clue there. This film has been remade 3 times since then. 4 times since then, actually. One quite recently. So, 1937 film ends with the words, "Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Norman Maine." And this film has been remade 4 times since. Pavik, you're obsessed with my arms, man. They're here. Do you have an arm thing? Is that why you're here? Right, number 20. Number 20 is picture number 4. About to appear on your screen. Name the actor. Name the actor. It's just asking for a repeat of 17 and 18. 17 was which band performed the theme music for the television series South Park. And number 18, mozzarella cheese is traditionally made using the milk of which animal? That's just a repeat of 17 and 18. Alright. Okay, let's drop this lady down. And number 21, a point each here. What were the titles of the Spice Girls 3 studio albums? What were the titles of the Spice Girls 3 studio albums? Yes, you will get a point for each one you can name. I always feel like 3 was... They should have released more. Right. I'll give you another 30 seconds on that one, 'cause I need to have a think about the second 2. Right, number 22. Which popular sport, or sport played worldwide, has the highest ratio of officials to players? So that's which popular sport has the highest ratio of officials to players. That's weird. I did a tennis question literally as Andy Murray sent me his quiz entry money. Wow. I will not accept Best of the Spice Girls, George, for the Spice Girls albums. I don't even know if they did a best of, but I imagine they did. But no, that does not count as one of their studio albums. That is a compilation album. Right, number 23. What is the difference between a venom and a poison? What is the difference between a venom and a poison? Okay. Number 24. Number 24, 2-pointer. Which two actors provided the voices of Timon and Pumbaa in the 2019 remake of The Lion King? That's which two actors provided the voices of Timon and Pumbaa in the 2019 remake of The Lion King. Haven't watched that remake yet. I watched the Aladdin one. It was actually quite good. And the Beauty and the Beast one was very average. It's just kind of hard to beat the originals. Alright. 25 is another picture. Let me get it out ready for you. Right, number 25 is picture number 5. Very simple. I'm going to show you a country's flag. You need to tell me which country's flag it is. Here we go. It's number 25. Name the country. Right. Number 26. Question 26. Which is Shakespeare's longest play? And this is measured in number of words. So Shakespeare's longest play, measured by number of words. '21 again, please, Julian. Yes, sorry, I missed that. 21 was the titles of the Spice Girls 3 studio albums. It's number 21. Titles of the Spice Girls 3 studio albums. And Annabelle says that mozzarella is actually the fruit of the mozzarella tree. Okay, 27. Number 27. Kevin Eastman and Peter Lard created which team of teenage heroes? That's Kevin Eastman and Peter Lard created which team of teenage heroes? Very conscious now about my arms now. Just keep putting them up to remind people I have them. And number 28. quite a few multiple point questions in this half. I obviously liked the look of them. Number 28. With which two countries does Germany share its shortest borders? That's with which two countries does Germany share its shortest borders? Thank you for the shirt compliment, Elise. Very kind. My mum will be happy. She bought it. And number 29, I'll give you a minute or so on this one. Number 29, 5 of the 12 primary Greek gods have names that begin with the letter A. Name, do you know what? Let's name all 5 if you can. You'll get half a point for each one that you can name. So that's 5 of the 12 primary Greek gods have names that begin with the letter A. Name all 5 if you can. Half a point for each one you can name. My sister's asking what quizzes I have this weekend, but I don't know if she's watching or not. Oh, she's not watching. She has a tiny baby. He does not sleep well. I'll reply to that later. Okay, one more question to come then. Right, number 30. Number 30 is their last picture. About to come up on your screen. You're going to see the drawn outline of a country. You have to name which country it is. Here it is. That's the drawn outline of a country. Name the country. It's number 30. If you need any of the questions repeated, please pop in the chat. About 60 people watching. That's very nice. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Just while waiting for those question repeat requests to come in, which they inevitably will. Tomorrow night is Big Jim's Big Pub Quiz Lock-In. It's going to be an evening of drinking beer and asking questions. And for you, I didn't really know how to phrase it. I was going to say he's a handsome man. It's easy on the eyes, so feel free to tune in. Saturday night is our music quiz, 8 o'clock with me. A lovely music quiz, lots of song intros and a bit of a I hesitate to say DJ set because I haven't worked out how to plug my decks in and for it to be able to hear through Zoom. So it's what people call a selector set. Questions 23 and 28 again for George. 23 was, what is the difference between a venom and a poison? What is the difference between a venom and a poison? And number 28 was, with which two countries does Germany share its shortest borders? All right. I'll give you one more minute and then throw some answers out there. We do have another general knowledge quiz on Sunday with Callum. And watch the, if you don't already, jump on Facebook and follow Treehouse Quizzes. That's where we post up the quiz schedule for the week. Or on Instagram as well. We do normally put it on there. As I say, we might mix things up a little bit next week. We're definitely going to do the Thursday night stream because numbers are pretty good on that. But the earlier week stuff, we may do more kind of invite-themed quizzes via Zoom. As I say, Monday night is Cornetto Trilogy. Those of you who are big fans of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and The World's End, keep an eye on the Facebook for how to get involved with that one. I'm looking forward to writing it. Alright, let's do some answers then. 1 point per question, unless I say otherwise. It's quite obvious which ones are worth more. Number 16. was in the film Dogma. Which Canadian singer plays the role of God? It was Alanis Morissette. Alanis Morissette. Thank you for your entry money there, George, and a few others. Lovely. Number 17. Which band performed the theme music for the TV series South Park? They are called Primus. One of the greatest bassists out there. Got a lot of time for them. Number 18. Mozzarella cheese, traditionally used... I keep saying traditionally used. It's because I've written it wrong. That's why. Traditionally made using the milk of which animal? Buffalo. Buffalo is the answer. Number 19. 1937 film that ends with the words, "Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Norman Maine." It is A Star Is Born. A Star Is Born. Had 4 remakes since. Number 20 was this actress. Her name is Sofia Vergara. Sofia Vergara. Famous for Modern Family, which actually ended last night. Which I'll get round to watching probably in about 2 years. Number 21. Titles of the Spice Girls 3 studio albums, 1 point each. 1 point for Spice, which I imagine most of you got. The second one was called Spice World, and the third one, after Jerry left, was called Forever. 1 point each. Spice, Spice World, and Forever. Number 22. Which popular sport played worldwide has the highest ratio of officials to players? It is tennis. Singles tennis has up to, in professional games, 10 officials per player, apparently. Which sounds a lot. Maybe it's 5, but still, it wins the competition for highest number of officials to players. The difference between a venom and a poison, very simple. Venom is injected, either by biting or stinging. Venom is a poison, but it becomes a venom by being bitten or injected by description. Number 24. The 2 actors who provided the voices of Timon and Pumbaa in the 2019 remake of The Lion King. They were 1 point each. 1 point for Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner. Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner. Number 25. Country's flag was Panama. That was Panama. Number 26. Shakespeare's longest play when measured by number of words is, by quite some distance, Hamlet. It's Hamlet. 27. Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird created which team of teenage heroes? They were the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they did not make a lot of money from it, bless them. They sold far too early. That's the whole thing. It's in that The Toys That Made Us documentary. Very interesting. Number 28. With which 2 countries does Germany share its shortest borders? It is 1 point for Denmark and 1 point for Luxembourg. 29. The 5 of the primary Greek gods whose names begin with the letter A. Half a point for each one here. Aphrodite, Athena, Artemis, Ares, and Apollo. Aphrodite, Athena, Artemis, Ares, and Apollo. Those are your 5. And number 30. Here we go. This is Brazil. Oh, there we go. Great. So, throw your final scores into the chat. Let's see how you've done. And just a reminder, we do have quizzes every night this weekend, over the bank holiday weekend. No, people aren't working and stuff tomorrow. I didn't mention A. What do you mean, Georgie? I don't understand. $28.5 from Annabelle and Shura. It's a good score to beat. I reckon someone might manage it. 28.5 from Julian Foster. I'm not going to read my mum and dad's total. 28.5 from Shelley and Jack. It's not 28.5. George Roberts, 30.5 out there. 31.5 from Ben Roof and their many, many friends on a house party. I've heard of house party. It's something the kids are using, right? So 31.5 is the one to beat. 26 again for the wishful thinkers. Answer the venom poison question. Venom is injected, whereas poison is just a poison. So venom has to be injected for it to be described as a venom. 33.5 from Ismail's Ginger. That probably puts you in the lead there. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you very much for playing, everyone, tonight. I do enjoy these Thursday night quizzes. I'm going to put the link for anyone who's not paid their entry or wants to pay their entry. I think most people actually have, which is amazing of you. Thank you so much. It really does help us at this time, because obviously the pubs are all closed. We can't go to the pubs and run our quizzes as we normally do, so we're trying lots of different things. As I say, might do some different things next week. Keep an eye on the Facebook page. But I do emphasise, those of you who are self-employed or struggling, do not feel obliged to have to pay the entry fee. If you can't, that is not a problem at all. We'd rather people just enjoy themselves. Thank you for thanking me, Annabelle and Shura. That's very kind. And you, Ellen. We will see you tomorrow night for Big Jim's Big Pub Quiz Lock-In. It's going to be great. Julie says, I think your mum and dad might have done better than us. Probably not, Julie. I'm not going to say what they got. Thank you for Tom. It's very official of you. I will pay after Saturday night's music quiz. Well, I'm looking forward to the music quiz on Saturday. That's me on Saturday, Jamie tomorrow, Callum General Knowledge quiz on Sunday to finish off the weekend. Monday, the Cornetto Trilogy quiz for that. Keep an eye on the Facebook, because we probably are going to go via a Zoom sort of thing. Otherwise, enjoy your bank holiday weekends, everyone. I hope most people are off. Even I'm taking some time off, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow, which would be nice. Lovely to have so many of you viewing tonight. Keep yourselves safe, stay indoors, and enjoy your weekends. I'll see you soon. It's always the awkward bit where I've got to stop the stream. It's always awkward. There we go. Found the button. Bye!